Hello dear student. So today we'll discuss about the second part of the poem Chivvy. In the first part we have discussed the title of the poem Chivvy, the meaning of it exactly. We have also talked about the writer Michael Rosen, and we have discussed, I think, the first stanza, what exactly the instructions are given by the elders or grown-ups, we can say. I'm just revising it, the first stanza for short. Like when you say no, the grown-ups are saying all the time, let's speak up. Then don't talk with your mouth full, don't stare, don't point, don't pick up your nose. So all these instructions, prohibitions were given by the grown-ups to the children. Now let's go for the second stanza and let's see what instructions are they giving. Look at the second stanza, first line. Sit up, say please, less noise, shut the door behind you, don't drag your feet, haven't you got a hanky, take your hands out of your pocket. Now in second stanza, again the instructions are given. If you are sitting at some other place, then they may say that don't sit here, sit up or sit down, they will say. If you are asking something, they may say you that say please. So grown-ups are giving the instruction to children that when you are asking something, when you are requesting something, say please to your friends or to the children or to parents or to anybody. If you are making more noise in the class, in the house, so they may say that less noise. If you are sitting there and if the door is open, they may tell you that shut the door behind you. And while walking, if you are walking like you are dragging the feet, if your feet are touching to the ground, so they may say that don't drag your feet, walk straight properly, don't touch your feet to the ground. And next the question will be, haven't you got your hanky? It means you must have a hanky with you, so always you need to wipe your face with that hanky only, so you must have that. And take your hands out of your pocket. When you are keeping the hands in your pocket, at that time you must have to remove that. So don't keep your hands in your pocket, remove out of that. So again, this is instructions, these all are instructions given by the elders, grown-ups to the children. Again, let's see in the third stanza what Michael is saying to the children. Pull your socks up, stand up straight, say thank you, don't interrupt, no one thinks you're funny, take your elbows off the table. Now what happens when you're, now here pull your socks up means, it doesn't mean that you have to pull your socks up. Its meaning is improve your behavior. Actually pull your socks up, it's a phrase. Okay, it's a phrase. And in this what happens, you must have to pull the socks up. It means what? You have to improve your behavior. It is not about you have to pull the socks up from your leg. No, it's not talking about that. It is talking about you need to improve your behavior. So that's how we can say that pull your socks up. The next one, stand up straight. Suppose standing, if you're bending, sitting bending, if your hand is bent, if your if your waist is bent anywhere, you're not standing straight. So they may give you instructions at the time. Stand up straight properly. They may also tell you that say thank you. When somebody is giving you gift, when somebody is helping you, tell him thank you. These all are manners, dear children, that how you should tell to your friends, elders, to anybody, the way you should behave it, the way you should deal with it. The next instruction is don't interrupt. When two persons, when they're talking with each other, the third person, the child or anybody should not go and interrupt them. That's what the instruction, don't interrupt. And no one thinks you are funny, so don't make any funny gesture or any position to attract the elders. Don't make that funny position. No one thinks that you're funny, not at all. And next one, the point is take your elbows off the table. Now here what happens when you sit on the table with the hands like this, so they are instructing you that take off your hands from the table. It means what? You have to sit straight on the table while eating the food, or even just if you are sitting as well. So what? This all the instructions are given by grown-ups to the children. And now when all the instructions are given, the writer, the poet has asked one question. Look at the last stanza, and that question is very important, very vital we can say. Now let's see the question what is asking. Can't you make your own mind up about anything? Now this question is to both. This question is to both. It's for children as well, and the question is for grown-ups as well. First of all, we'll look for the point of view of children. He's asking them, can't you make your own mind up about anything? So he's saying to children that are you so small? Are you cannot think, or don't you think about all these points which are told just now? All these instructions given by grown-ups, can't you think of that? Don't you have your own brain? Yes, actually children can think of all those things which are discussed here, because children also know how to stand, they also know how to sit, they also know how to eat, they also know how to talk. Many of the manners, many of the things children as well they know. So children may think that the grown-ups should not tell them all these instructions again and again, because this is so annoying. That's the point of view of children. Now let's think about the second point, the point of view of the elders, grown-ups. Now grown-ups should think that the children also have their own mind. Can't they think about all those things what they're saying it? When the grown-ups say them that you sit straight, stand straight, can the children don't do that? Yes, children can, they can also do their own. They must have to instruct them in that way. Are you getting it? When grown-ups, when elders, all the time when we give them instructions, actually it makes them so sad. You know, they also know, the elders should think that children also know that when they eat, they should not speak, because if they speak, that the food will come out. They also know that. The second thing, they also know to say thank you. When somebody is giving you gift, when somebody is helping you, they know to say thank you. So don't tell them all these things all the time. That's the poet is thinking. And they also know that when they are making some funny expressions, funny position, they are not making it for funny for attract the other children. Actually it is made for them just to enjoy. It doesn't matter that somebody is looking or what they're looking, just for their expression they are moving it out. Are you getting it? So this all the instructions, I think so, you know, they are useful, we know it very well, they are very important, but you know, when we tell them again same thing, repeating that don't do this, don't do that, then we also should think that how children will be creative then. We must have to give them chance to be more creative and to be more innovative. Otherwise, all the time they will work on our instructions only, they can't think of their own. So we should think of this point. I may suggest, I may request to all the grown-ups that you must think of this point and let the children think of their own. They also have their mind. Let them thrive high in the sky. Don't limit them by your instructions. Let them imagine their own things. Don't limit them towards yourself. Let them blossom like flower. Getting it? So all these points are very important for the children we can say, and we must note that as the grown-ups. Getting it? I hope, dear student, the poem is clear to you all, and you also think of something creative, innovative out of this all instructions. I hope the poem is clear to you. Thank you so much.